So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
LeBron with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Durant, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Thompson misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving passes to Love. He feeds it to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. At the elbow, Smith shoots off the screen. Love can't hit.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The drive by Green and stolen by Love. Pachulia with the steal. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Love. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Now here's LeBron following the shot by Kevin Durant. And the dunk by James.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Cavaliers trailing. Ron right side from 13, and that one's good. James has got 7 points.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one. And, you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And some changes here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's James. He has 7. Nice D from Durant.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Iguodala wide open. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Green. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Warriors lead by 1. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Green, no luck. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. LeBron James on the wing, fended by West, off the pick. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Smith kicks to Jefferson. The Warriors pull it in.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The shot is off. Good work defensively by Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 3. LeBron drives in, and the shot is good. James has got 11.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Lee's checked in for Draymond Green. Lee kicks to Durant. Lee sets a screen for Durant. Off the screen, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 10. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Here is Durant, following the basket by LeBron James. Lee, and the rejection by James. And he recovers it. Here's Lee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Just 5 to shoot. Iguodala. Thompson with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jefferson kicks to LeBron. Dishes to Smith. Now here's Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.